Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. I hope you're all doing well at the time that this message finds you. Let's get it started for another intuitive energy reading. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection, protecting me from any enemies, adversaries, and those that wish me harm or evil or try to do evil against me. May it be the lesson to never ever do evil again. Divine, I know that you take bad and make good out of it. Thank you. Please console anybody who is in need at this time. And thank you for the divine message. Okay. Something about a male, a man. It's about a man, girls. It's about a man. Always. They used to say women were troublemakers. Sometimes men are more troublemakers than women. Gotta love them though. But man, it's like the roles have swapped. The characteristics of the roles have swapped. Where men used to roll their eyes at women gossiping on street corners or in coffee houses or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, there they go, gossiping about something," right? Now, the men are the worst. Some of them, not all of them. I mean, but a lot of men like to gossip. Training. Some male was training to do something here, being coach trained. Vacation. Why would you need to be trained to go on a vacation? Sex shop. What? What? Suicide. What? And this is shocked, nervous, and uneasy. Six across it appears to be is what the divine wants to talk about. Mm-mm-mm. This is starting off bad right from the get-go, guys. Right from the very beginning. Come on. These cards don't want to come out. Come out wherever you are. Divine Source. Somebody was teaching or training to do in training, and somebody went on a vacation. Something about this sex shop. And because if this was really a bona fide suicide, why would somebody be uneasy or nervous? Shocked, maybe. Spooked, maybe. But uneasy or nervous, and then why? Unless there's somebody who trained to take somebody on vacation or to make it look like a vacation. Oh my. What's going on here? What's this male in training? A bad parent, this man, always puts their own needs before their children's needs. So maybe this man was in school or was in training to do something, but had children, did something here, said they were in training to do something. Goodness only knows. Family standards, feeling not good enough. So somebody have, I don't know, somebody was programmed from like their bad parent, making them not feel good enough, to being a bad parent to their children and not giving them any attention. It looks like wishy-washy vacation. Karmic female may work in a sex shop or karmic female may work in sex shop. Suicide, content, satisfied with the current state, even if it's not good. So somebody seems to be happy with the fact that, or content, they're okay one way or the other. Condescending, talks down to you. Now they're not so, you know, now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't seem so proud. Annihilate here. Intentions to destroy, remove someone from the picture. That's what they're trying to do. Remove you, I guess. This narcissist who doesn't care who they step on. And it's a karmic family member who is this narcissist. And they wanted you to do something, I guess. And maybe you said no, thank you. Or they were trying to set you up, or maybe you turned it down. Something that was you were supposed to be led to into something here. Somebody never healed from uh not so much that they're bad, that this is about a bad parent now, but with somebody had a bad parent. Truth, Ace of Swords. Somebody feels they had a bad parent who put their needs before their own. Like never put them first. A male may feel that way, a masculine energy. Okay? What's this bad parent business? This is justice in the past. Something about court. Somebody took a bad parent, a man, to court. Eight of Swords, family standards. Somebody here's trying to learn possibly how to, it's stuck in their head to learn how to be like in a family, like it's a challenge maybe for them, or they're going to jail for something that they learned in their family about how to be a bad parent. Five of Pentacles, somebody here went on vacation and they didn't have any money, wishy-washy, or they were left out of a vacation, or a group of people, a family, they were left out of a vacation. Five of Cups. Now somebody is mourning this karmic female that worked in the sex shop. Or this karmic female has regrets that they worked in the sex shop. Yeah, this is an apology, satisfied with the current state, even if it's not good. So this apology, like somebody's like, I'm okay with what? Some kind of like just flirting. Also, I'm seeing Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to hold back something here or defend themselves for being condescending as well. This is somebody who didn't want you to see. They wanted to, I don't know if they didn't want the Justice Department to see, because they wanted to hoodwink the Justice Department, that maybe you were a bad parent, a male. Eight of Swords, King of Wands, may be locked in their head. Maybe they're incarcerated currently, maybe they're taking family courses, or in the past they were in training to be maybe a dad, maybe they were going to Lamaze classes, I don't know. Eight of Wands, somebody very quickly got news that they were left out of some vacation, something, because somebody was wishy-washy. This karmic female, Because you're independent. Oh, okay. Well, maybe a karmic female feels because you don't feel like if you want the companionship of a man in your life, that's one thing. But you don't have that, I gotta have a man or I'm gonna die. Or vice versa, flip it. I gotta have a woman or life ends for me. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have that. Like, yeah, it'd be nice, but is it the end of the world? No. There's other things I could apply myself to now that the universe or the creator has afforded me this luxury of this time to do so. This person just really doesn't get that. The fool. So someone here wants you to take a leap of faith with some kind of apology, but you're happy with don't bother me. Because they betrayed you. They're trying to defend themselves for thinking condescending or thinking that you are less of a person, I'm getting, or something they were doing here. Yeah, this is some enterprise idea. This could even be physical, sexual. Maybe they want to have sex with the bad parent, or the bad parent wants to have sex, or somebody is overwhelmed with something they did sexually because someone found out that they were paying someone. Ten of Pentacles right here. Someone was getting paid. They were. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck with the World card and Justice. So something is coming back for justice here. To face justice, I'm hearing. Okay, what is this with this male? This bad parent male may have been, like I said, healing. This could also be a bad parent that passed away on their back or something here, healing, or they may have passed away. The Lovers, training, family standards. This was a choice, something here in the past. Somebody made a choice, a Gemini, family standards, Gemini energy. After possibly somebody passed away, maybe, and they paid for a vacation for somebody because they were wishy-washy. This karmic female that worked at a sex shop. Whoa, worked at a sex shop 8 days a week. Well, content with the way things are. Like, let's leave it alone. Content, somebody was content with maybe you being a third party, or they were content with, yeah, a third party, or that your heart was broken, they didn't care. One way or the other, spook, condescending. Their behavior maybe scared you, I would think. I mean, ain't nobody, yeah, you became enlightened to their behavior, and you're like, you're always talking down to me. I've lived that life. I know what that's about. I learned that lesson. Not falling into that trap. Thank you. I mean, seriously, what here is the justice with the Two of Swords, please? Somebody is trying to hold something back from going to court or from you seeing something in court. Eight of Swords, this is somebody who, King of Wands, Ace of Cups, something about this choice in the past for a new love that meets their family's standards. You weren't what they wanted for their son or daughter. Five of Pentacles. Someone wants to apologize for leaving you out in the cold, or they want to propose to someone. They got paid to propose. Also, too, somebody could have been told they'd be left out of the will. You know, the people that grinds my gears. If you're going to leave something to somebody, you leave it to them independent of how they live their life. Their life is still their own. You don't hold a will over somebody's head and say, well, if you marry Susie, then we're just writing you out of the will. Or if, you marry, Gunga Din, we're gonna take you out of the will. Stop doing that stuff. That just breeds a lot of hatred. You got to be clear. Then don't if there's those kind of conditions set on money, you got to change the frequency of that currency, because then it never comes back to you. It always goes out as soon as it's gotten. So, you got to change the currency to that for your family, for generations to hold on to money. It's not the idea that money is the root of all evil. It's that money can do good or do bad. It depends on what you feed the currency or the frequency of it. So anyway, somebody did decide to do something here, so they wanted to be recognized at your downfall. You know what I mean? Like, but it shifted and something else happened here, because they didn't let it happen organically. They were too involved in the process here, that it didn't happen organically. It flipped, and now, because it was going to go that way in the best possible way it could, but they messed with it. So now it's the opposite. This person's grieving something here, because these lessons are hard learned. They're not easy to learn. Most of you have been through the fire. You know they're not easy lessons to learn. They take you there. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Someone was paying somebody for a pregnancy, or for a flirtation, or for something here. A Pisces death, something. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up. This death card changes this. Somebody was putting something. Well, somebody was recognized here. This could be like a waiter or a waitress bringing the cup to the table. And I say that because then we have somebody regrets they drank it and somebody else prevails. And when you look at this is like somebody lifting something up so that someone can pour something into their glass. So this is something with money. Because someone was content with the way things are. I'm saying somebody here was like maybe using a love potion type of stuff. Crazy, right? But yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I really wish that people had to have a private website for that stuff. And the reason being is because in the wrong hands, it's not a good thing. Because see, here's the brew right here, the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Swords. Somebody wanted to bind you, lock you in to something here. Maybe even set somebody up. I'm just saying. It's crazy, but I'm seeing that. And then we have death. Okay? They're trying to defend something that brought death to someone, or pushing someone away and ending it with someone to be in love with someone else. That's what it feels like as well. Okay, what's this to us? Oh, the magician's face up here. Peeking out, peeking out. Manipulation, magician. Now, this could be manipulation, magician, manifestation. What's the intent here? Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords about? We can't always say magic is bad, because we get, I think magic comes from the word the magi, which was the number 3, which was the 3 wise men. Now, also, a lot of curses are done with using the number 3 to draw, what do you call it? It came to me in a flash, and I don't really know much. It's just what comes to me. It's to draw energy into the lower realms, to dirty it up. I have no better way to put it. But here's somebody here didn't want, this Aquarius, or somebody didn't want you to be seen as a star, or they wanted you to believe that they were one. King of Wands, somebody is shocked, somebody is just down for the count. This is Scorpio energy, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 8 of Wands. Somebody's coming in real quick. They got a lot to say, and they want a lot to say about being a single father, or being single father, maybe, or being controlled by somebody who's single, or someone here's authority with regards to an Aries that used magic, to, again, this 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. This is some kind of information that's coming in very quickly about a betrayal. This person's bringing in this information, and this person was a single, possibly an authority figure, an official, could be, or to somebody who is single. And this is about an Aries doing magic, or somebody's in some kind of coven with this faith thing. They took a leap of faith. Somebody didn't look at what was going on here. A lot of information is coming out. We do have the Chariot, the Hierophant, and Justice. So somebody's getting justice. This is the higher, and this is Major Trump. So there's no stopping this. This is the wheels are in motion for this, possibly a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, or somebody Cancer energy in their chart, and a Taurus energy, of course, or somebody driving into I don't know if it's a building, or into a carport, or into moving, triumphing their determination to have something be recognized by the courts. Okay? And it has to do with an inheritance. It's being recognized, but something is being recognized by the courts, possibly as something bigger than it was supposed to be. Somebody here was fooled, and they're going to possibly being incarcerated, or there's something mental going on with them at this time. It wasn't supposed to work out this way. It flipped. They did not prepare for that. Excuse me. It was supposed to be clean. And the longer that this has been going on, the more dirty that it gets, if you know what I mean, the more cleaning it needs. In other words, maybe if you had just passed away or something with this death card, this wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, because 86, somebody wants your signature. Somebody wants your signature so that they could get a wish. Again, we have the magic. Number 1. Oh, 86 and 1. I'm sorry. This could be a dark Scorpio. 126. Something about being pinned or some take attack. 28. This also could be somebody who was trying to attack someone. Number 28. The dark Scorpio attacking someone. I'm mixing them up if you notice this time. This could be a Virgo, a dark Virgo, 121. And this could be also Mercury, Virgo. We also have this prince, this frog prince, number 26. So this is somebody with a really good heart. They're not the best looking person, but they got a good heart. And maybe 48, somebody was cut off, just kindly cut off. Number 48, something got cut. This frog prince. Number 38, this was set off some kind of alarm. So maybe this person was using fraud. This is look, a dark love or a dark couple. This is a dark affair. This with this signature, something about a signature here. And this is number 41. Your wish. This is some many hands. So many hands are helping this wish to come true. Number 41 and bringing clarity and stuff. This has to do with the Ram, a dark Aries energy, 117. Okay. And then we have the dark moon. Maybe these people are doing moon rituals, number 81 or 18. I'm sorry, 18. The moon. I had to figure out which way the crescent was going. This is Omega. This is 123. It's not going to come to a good end, dark ending, or possibly a Virgo. I don't know. This frog prince is very smart though. 93. Somebody's reading books, or they're an author of some kind. Number 25. This is somebody who you may meet for coffee, may want you to meet for coffee. But you're going to be alerted to something. You're alerted to some dark energy here. There's some dark energy here that your intuition is telling you about. That's about this. And this is 106. This is a dark engagement. Somebody wants to, this may be a dark couple, a married couple, because we have dark love here and we have a something about a ring being dark, a dark ring. Could be a ring, a group of people as well. But anyway, guys, that's been the reading. Yeah, that's all there is. There is no more. But if you would like to come back, I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching my videos and my channel. Each and every one of you. I really love you. Thank you so, so much for your support. Please hit the bell icon and subscribe if you want to know when I'm back around. And until we meet again, peace.